Alright, well... Oh, man. This game is never gonna go away from me. Alright, so... Hi, for everybody that's gonna be watching. I just wanted to play some Crash 4 today. This game has always just been on my mind constantly, ever since I first played it. And a lot of times I can't get enough of it. A lot of times I can't stand it. But it finds its way right back to me. So, I just want to play through Crash 4 again and see just how it goes. Because this time around, I am doing something different. I'm gonna go to... Hold on. I gotta go to here. So, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so as you can tell, I've played this game quite a lot. The hours you see on that, the hours you see on this file is it's not what you think. It's not how long it actually took me to fully beat this game. When I did do it the first time around, it was like around 111 hours total to beat the entirety of the game. So, yeah, I don't know for sure, but that was like a rough estimate. It's only up that far because I've just played through the game just at my downtime years ago, and then eventually I just made a new save file, then I made a new save file, and then I just beat the game up to 102%. I don't know if I want to maybe do the exact same thing like with 102%. I could go for 106. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I just wanted to play just Crash 4 again. It's just a really cool thing for me to just start off with. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I think I'll just put yeah, I'm gonna do this. I don't know. Well, okay, well, I can't put everything, but I'll just, yeah, just like my you know, what you know me by on the, you know, on YouTube. I probably don't have to say that, but I'm new to this anyway. I've always liked playing retro because I just like seeing like everything, like at least my life count at like 99 always. You know, it doesn't really matter, but I just like playing retro. Before I start, I'm gonna do something different. Where's gameplay? Enhanced shadows. Okay, yeah. So this may not be a very different Crash 4 playthrough, but this time around, I want to play the game since I've played it so freaking much. I'm going to play it without shadow circles because with shadow circles, it does make the game a lot more easier to tell where you're going to land. And now I really have to pay attention where I land, otherwise I'm going to die a lot, which probably is going to be happening, but I don't know. I have never tested this beforehand, but I'm definitely going to be trying it now just straight up. I have never done it beforehand, and I'm just going to try it now and see how it goes. So, yeah. Do that. Subtitles. Okay, it's the exact same way I've been having them. Camera shake. Is there really any camera shake? Oh, I think there kind of is. Okay. Alright. Alright. Without further ado, let's go for it. Let's do it. Sorry if I don't seem to be, know what I'm trying to say right now, but I'm doing my best. Yeah, I bet. There's always like one thing I've always wondered how they got back to being like themselves again, because I remember they were babies when they were sent here, and now they're back to being grown full adults. Yeah. The way you chew. What did they... First off, how did they just survive? What do you mean the way they chew? What did they eat off? Rocks? That's because that's all I see in this place. It's just rocks. Unless they eat their own freaking facial hair. Which is kind of gross. My bad.
He served his purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. I definitely could just skip all this nonsense now. Like, I don't know if anybody has or hasn't seen Crash 4 by now, but I don't know. I love this game. I mean, okay, I can't say I don't like it, but I have mixed feelings about it, but I can't say it's all that bad since I've played it, like, definitely over 100 hours. So, yeah. Alright, I'm finally playing a game. And recording myself while doing it. So, yeah. But, yeah. I have no idea what song that comes from. Oh, yeah. By the way, this very first screen, favorite game. Favorite out of the trilogy. And 4 is, like, second place for me. But, like, the very first Crash Bandicoot, definitely my favorite when I played the trilogy. I like the second one. The second was, like, in third or second place. And then my least favorite was Warped. Warped was cool. Like, all of them were cool, but respectively for, like, the difficulty, how I played them, like, Crash 1 was definitely my favorite, so. But, alright, let me stop dilly-dallying. Let's get the show on the road, because I already know what the deal is. I just remembered there's no Shadow Circle. I'm so used to seeing it, all the time, and now I don't have it. So it's gonna be different, but I don't know. I'm trying to see if it'll actually make things later on, like, complicated. Like, I couldn't even see where I was gonna land right there. It kind of caught me off guard, not gonna lie. Dude, I'm so used to Shadow Circle, it's crazy. But relatively all my movements should be, you know, the same. But, yeah, I'm just playing through the game. Playing a game I really like to play. I haven't been playing that many games recently. Kind of been on the... Oh my gosh, I've never had that spider try to get me before. I usually slip past it every time. But, yeah, I haven't been playing games all that much on my off time. I've been trying to just, you know, play the... ignore that. That's just someone I know that's playing some other game. I should probably find a way to turn that off, maybe. But it's not a big deal. But, yeah, I like platformers, and Crash 4 is pretty much one of them that stands pretty tall amongst the other kind of platforming games, which sooner or later you'll find out what kind of games I play. It's probably not too different to compare to this as well, so. Gotta say, this game's soundtrack I am in love with. I love this game's soundtrack. I listen to it on, like, just as life goes on. Like, I come back to it, like, certain pieces of course, but, like, I just love it. I love the style, I love the feel of this game, but it does have its issues. It's not really big ones, but ones that I can probably rant about for almost an hour. Maybe. But, yeah, other than that, I still like playing this game, and I thought it'd just be great to play it again. I have to get used to not using Shadow Circle, because I'm so used to seeing it, it's kind of jarring that I'm not even using it right now. Get out of here. Okay. I thought that didn't break for some reason. I know I could go be faster, but the way doing it is kind of, like, abysmal. Well, not abysmal, but just... oh my goodness. Okay. I know it seems like I know what I'm doing, because I played this a bazillion million times, but, like, I'm so used to seeing the Shadow Circle. I forget how you do that trick. Of course, it's important for the, platinum timings, yeah. Alright. Should be good. Yep. Alright. Well, that was first level. So far, so good. I mean, it has tripped me up a few times that that I can't see where I'm gonna land. But I think that'll be a lot more a lot more evident once I get into the later levels. So, and personally, I don't know how far I'm gonna go. I'm just playing right now and just finding a way. Eventually, I'm gonna stop. I just don't know when. Crash crates gives an extra life. Yes, I know. I don't know why I don't turn off hints, because it's like pretty obvious, but I'm used to them. Alright. Bye bye. I've definitely listened to the entirety of this game's soundtrack. Even the ones that I don't want to listen to. I have listened to them so much and they still ring in my head. Oh goodness! I almost jumped! Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't even know if this is... I mean, I say this now, like, I don't even know if this is really gonna be a challenge. Because maybe you can go through all this without using the shadow circle. But I don't know. I've used it so much. I'm so used to, like, looking below, like, Crash or Coco's feet to see where I'm gonna land. And it helps a lot. But, like, now I really have to be careful. Sometimes I'll be just on autopilot. And I'm just, like, you know, doing the things I normally do with shadow circle on. But it shouldn't be that bad, I hope. But I will say this game will give you trouble one way or another. Because it's just difficult. I don't know why I'm trying to get for this, but I am. Just wasting time. Not really wasting time, but I don't know. I don't have to go for something like that. I don't know, at times I do wait for the TNT. Maybe I can't keep going because it probably still counts it, like, as a broken box. As long as it's broken. I almost jumped at the wrong time. Oh yeah, by the way, there's a thing I do, even when playing games for so long, that when I talk, I can't focus, because I'm trying to form sentences that actually make sense, than focusing what I'm trying to do right on screen, so. Alright. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright. That was close. Oh man, that was hard to tell. Thank goodness for double jump. Okay. Alright, that was kind of tricky, but that wasn't that bad. I could tell where I was. Kind of. There's really no evident shadow of their feet. So I can see why. The lighting's all over the place depending on where you are, so. I love these cutscenes. I love them so much. Man, it must be nice to be a floating mass, to not worry about, you know, anything trying to kill you like this huge thing. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad, because I'm relatively just running forward at all times, so. Alright. I will say, like, I think the first time, too, I was kind of shocked to be thrown right into a chase, like, a level sequence. It's not like Crash has never done those, but just, like, for the first two levels, like, I'm surprised. But it's nothing too bad. But it is pretty cool still, nonetheless. I still enjoy it. And I love the music, too. Later, buddy. I don't know why. I don't know if he probably does destroy all those boxes. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I never trust the game because I feel like, oh, if you don't hit a certain box, it won't count it for you for some reason. But I probably doesn't even do that anyway. I don't know. Alright. Found everything. Yeah. You're a mask, dude. Sounds like you're actually gonna get hurt. Yeah. See? You're fine. I mean, what's a quantum rift anyway? It seems like something that you just, you know, you just split the air, like, in its, like, imaginary middle, and then it just opens up. That's what I think of a dimensional rift. Never, I like this cutscene. I love Cortex. Yeah. You do that to anybody that just proceeds to yap. And believe it, and I'm not above to be one of them, of course. Yeah, fine, sure.
Hasten your steps. By my calculations, our enemies are already moving against us.
Yeah.
And we will prevail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very intimidating. I find Cortex more intimidating because he actually doesn't care. Alright. Dimensional map. We already know about this one. It's the overall map. Duh. But at least I don't have to come back to those two. Like, I will try to, like, get the insanely perfect relic on each level I get. Hopefully. I don't know if I can... I don't know. I'll figure it out. But, anyway. Let's get these guys unlocked. There we go. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. That's probably pretty gross to hear. I'm sorry. I often forget I'm recording, so I gotta excuse myself. Sorry. I'm just gonna play something a little bit more comfortable. Yeah. I'll put Coco as like. Yeah, I'll keep her the same right now. Alright. A real grind. So I feel like this is where the game actually truly begins than the actual beginning. Because now there's actually going to be some tricky platforming coming up. So. Eventually, I might get to that point where I'm starting to skip cutscenes out of pure spite because I'm trying to perfect them. The aforementioned putts.
Don't worry. We have a thing where we fight and he loses. It's a well-established dynamic.
Yeah. I do like this world. I do like the environment of it. Alright. Alright, once again, I realize I do not have a shadow circle below my feet. So, I have a shadow, but it's... I mean... Yeah, that doesn't help at all. Okay, I think... Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is gonna get ridiculous already. Shut up. Whoop. I probably could have let him talk, but it's just like, it's not that big of a deal. He just says stuff on your way that apparently he already knows you're this far. Alright. Jump. Hit. Shut up. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Alright, okay. Wait, did I get that box up there? I think I did. I couldn't tell. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying playing as a pro. Oh, it's that one! Okay. I forgot where... There was a box hitting off screen, which is really stupid and sneaky, but, like, glad I figured it out. I mean, I don't know how I figured it out, but it's like, it doesn't matter at this point. Because everyone gets to that point eventually. I mean, I would hope so. Unless people just don't care at the end of the day. Which is probably a better way to live your life. Than to concern yourself about pointless collectibles. But anyway. Yep. I'm just waiting for the parts where, like, I actually need to see where I'm gonna land is actually gonna trip me up. Or I'm so focused about, like I said, if I talk so much, if I try to focus on talking so much, I'm not gonna focus on what I'm doing, so. But, like, if I want to focus, then you're never gonna hear me talk, basically. So, don't know if that's preferred, but I don't know. I like doing commentary. I mean, when I have something to say, I don't have to say something every moment, probably. But see, like right here, I would be like, oh, I don't know where I'm gonna land, but like I occasionally know what to do. I mean, that's nothing too crazy. I definitely heard from like watching other videos about this game about like using the D-pad for more like precise movements, especially when it comes to like smaller ones. And I just like I tried that for a time, but like I was like, nah, I'm just gonna use the joystick. Alright, I'm gonna kill this guy real quick. Alright, I'm gonna get this. This is pretty sneaky. I don't know if I've ever figured that out the first time I ever played this game. That they hit boxes in those tires. And it's pretty sneaky. It's not exactly obvious. It's like the new Super Mario Bros. Series, like, secret's obvious. Like, duh, of course they would hide something like there. Like, yeah, cause it makes sense. Let those two blow up. Alright. Yeah. This shouldn't be too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, fine. I don't necessarily need to get that one preferred anyway. There's like so much fruit that you can collect. It's really hard to like... It's really hard not to even like lose lives unless you're progressively jumping over a cliff every time. So like... I feel like modern and retro mode don't matter that much, but I like the satisfaction of my lives going up, so... Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's still, like, once again, it's still jarring that, like, I don't have the shadow circle on. Because I'm so used to playing with it. It makes, well, I still, like, struggle on certain parts. But, like, now this acts like a new, like, purposely layer of difficulty for this game for me. But it shouldn't be that bad. Like, I could definitely take it slow by, like, double jumping every time. There's no shame in doing that. But, like, I occasionally know where I'm gonna land anyway. But I thought I'd test myself, because, I don't know. I mean, these levels get crazier and longer later on. And even with me playing with the Shadow Ring, or Shadow Circle on, there are some parts I still messed up anyway, like this part. Like, I can totally mess up this part right here without getting this hidden gem, which I hope I... Oh my gosh, okay. It's like you gotta keep holding in left to make sure you get up there. You can't let go. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Nice. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, man. Alright. Alright, there's Engine. I do like his world. I do like this dimension a lot. So. I'll put this on. Alright, I'll play as Coco this time. Oh, man. You know what's one thing? I've brought this game up, like to as many people as possible. Well, not to as many people, but at least people that I know. And the hardest thing about talking about with this game is to recommend it, because it takes a toll on you. Let me tell you. And it's like, well, okay, why are you playing this game again? It's just like, I don't know. It has that way. It has that charm to it. I don't know. It's pretty cool in my opinion. It's just, but it's pretty, it can get really difficult if you're not, like, I guess, patient or, I don't know. I guess I have a lot of downtime. I don't know, but it's I don't know. It feels right to me for some reason. All right, I do that a lot because I make sure to get every box that's there. I am once again reminded. I need to stop saying that because at this point it's just like, okay, yeah, we get it. So I'll stop talking about it. It's just I have to remember myself mentally that I don't know where I'm gonna land at all times until I take a step forward. All right. Do. Well, yeah. Fun fact. When I first played through this game as well, I did not figure out where the first color gem was. I had to look it up because I found all the rest of the color gems later on in the game, but I could not find the red gem for the life of me. I swear I couldn't. And the fact that it was in the very beginning, basically practically at the beginning of the game, it's crazy to me, honestly. All right. Okay. All right. All right. This isn't so bad so far because I guess I'm actually paying a lot more attention where I'm landing than autopiloting. Piloting. And as you can tell, I can English real good. Because I'm trying to think of big boy brain words or something like that. I don't know. It always screws me up. Because I'm thinking like, I don't need to use words like that all the time, dude. But yeah. Alright, this part. I don't know if I want to go for that extra life crate. That's probably gonna, like, possibly gonna hurt me. I'm going for it. Whatever. I did it. I did not know if I was gonna land correctly on it, but I did it anyway. Usually I just jump over the crates itself, but I went around it this time. Alright. Well, that was cool. Yeah. But definitely play this game in Shadow Ring. It's a lot more preferable. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. I suppose you can be in the middle and not get hit right there. Alright. Got a bonus. This one takes a bit. Because there's like a lot of bouncing on these crates right here. In particular. And there's this crap. I'm gonna hit that. And then... Okay, I was about to say, why didn't I get it the first time? Alright. One, two, I don't know if it's gonna break immediately. No, it's not. I don't know if you have to wait a long time before you jump on a crate and then it just breaks. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you have to wait a while since the... Yeah. It'll just break apart easy like that. Alright. Better not get crushed like this. Okay. It's very easy to get crushed right there. It often doesn't happen to me, but it can still happen if I'm not, like, really paying attention. Once again, autopilot. Alright. I gotta be careful here. Okay. Well, there goes my mask. Alright. I got that. Later. Alright. Now I have to remember. I don't have freaking Shadow Circle. I keep saying it, but it's like it literally it throws me off that I don't play without it now. It's kind of different. I mean, I know this game inside and out, kind of, but I've played. Gosh. Okay, just shut up and just play the game. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yep. Alright. And jump right here. Alright. And then jump. Oh my goodness gracious, that scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Alright, just don't die right here like an idiot. Okay. There we go. Okay, minor jump scare, but that was fine. Nothing too bad. Nothing too crazy. All right, cool. All right, let's keep going. All right, I think I don't know when I'll call it. Maybe getting through this first dimension will probably be it. I'm not sure. Okay, got my first flashback tape. Well, I'm not gonna do that just yet. As much as my completionist self would like to do it right now, I'm not gonna do it right now. So I'm gonna do Hit the Road. I actually do like this. This is one of my favorite levels as well. Not my favorite level, but it's definitely one of my favorites. So see how this one goes. Do. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Yep. Oh, okay. Granted, I didn't hit that. I don't know. Try not to take any chances. Like, usually I would feel such like a pro just single hopping over a lot of these obstacles. Try not to double jump. I mean, even though there's no consequence of doing it. But, like, I don't know. I feel so pro when I don't, like, use it for some reason. A lot of this stuff's just, like, it's pretty basic muscle memory. It may seem like, oh, there's no challenge to it. Believe me, this game can still, like, get to me, even for how long I've played it. Like, I could have died right there if I was, like, wanted to be pro and kept going. But, like, I usually just wait for that because, like, I don't like to take my chances. Especially with the collectible of, like, oh, you have to do everything without dying once. Like, and I know that's not new, but now it's for, like, every single level. It's like, oh, that's great. Yeah, that's how you can... I already messed up. That's cool. Yep. Well, at least it's a bonus. It's not that bad. Alright, let's try not to do that this time. And stop going on a rant about insanely perfect relics, how they drives me up to eat the walls of my apartment. Okay. Hit that. Alright, and then, eh. I gotta say, too, the slide in this game, if you don't act out of it, like, immediately after it's done, you will fall, like, straight down if you do not, like, react out of it. So, it's... Because I had a experience like that in one particular level. That I did a slide, but I was too close to the death plane, or what was considered basically death for me. And I fell to my death immediately. And I tried to jump as soon as it ended, but like it was already too late. I had to like slide and then jump immediately. Excuse me, sir. You're in my way. Alright, grab that. Alright, wait for that. I'm surprised I didn't get hit right there. I thought I was actually going to take damage. Shut up. Or I know about your show of the century or whatnot. Boing. Alright, I'm not gonna get that. It's crazy that question crates give you more Wumpa Fruit and not like anything different. It's weird, but it's fine. Alright, gonna jump right here and get back on my elevator. Yep. Alright, and then scoot out of here. And yep, found a hit a jam. I know this game probably doesn't look much different to other people's, but still, I enjoy playing this game so much. And I'm glad I'm able to, like, share it with other people, hopefully. You know, I'm just simply sharing. For so long I've just been wanting to just do something of myself as well. So, I feel like this is a pretty good start. Alright. Comes one of my... I think it's personally my favorite chase sequences. I think. No, it's not. But I do like it, though. And I love the music here, too. Love it so much. Alright. You know, I often think to myself, like, how fast do you have to be running to outrun something like this? But it's like through a street like this, I guess I imagine it's not that fast, but still, it's just as deadly. Oh boy. Like I said, it's pretty hard to intentionally die in some of these scenarios. Also, I just remember too, for the amount of time I played this, I did not know it automatically makes you run forward. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, right here. Okay. Alright, come on. Come on. Surprisingly, the same kind of truck is chasing us. It's still waiting patiently for us to start going again. Yeah, I've always been holding like down every time I've been doing here, because I thought like if you don't hold a direction, you don't start moving the whole thing. You don't start moving yourself. But no, it's literally automatic. But I still do it because I'm just used to it like that. Boy, later. Yeah. Alright, that was cool. That wasn't anything too crazy. Stuff like the later levels that probably will get more complicated with where I'm gonna land and whatnot. So, yeah. But, yep, that was cool. I think I'll finish up this world and probably call it there. Which is about to happen now, honestly. Ooh. This is personally my favorite skin for Crash. And I'm glad it's unlocked early, bright and it's right there, right and early. So, I love this skin very much. It just, it literally has the combination of my favorite colors, literally blue and purple. So, it's essentially the reason why it's my favorite. We have yet to get Coco's, which is somewhere, I think it's like right here, or maybe right, I'm not sure, I forget, but it's definitely later on that we unlock it. So, I think I'll, you know what, I'll do a flashback tape, why not? I've already got 2 of them, holy crap. Okay, well, let's do these then, before we, finish out this world with the boss. Alright, so in case you didn't know, which I don't know if you do know or do not, yeah, these are flashback tapes. They're basically tapes that give you, like, a bit more lore to, like, the Crash universe, but these are essentially, like, additional, like, levels that have you platforming more so on the crates than, like, the normal levels. So you have to, like, traverse them in a certain way. I mean, there's different types of ways, but there's sometimes certain ways to, like, to traverse certain places. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so, sorry, I was just letting Cortex talk. But yeah, these are additional levels that obviously get you more lives for how much, like, Wumpa Fruit you, like, collect. But these things actually teach you to, like, you know a little trick or two. I mean, I wouldn't say it particularly helps you in, like, in later levels, but there are certain things you're gonna have to do in these flashback tapes. Yeah. There are certain things you will have to do in these tapes that will not exactly be all that easy, and it'll be tricky, and you have to maneuver quite well enough to basically make it, you know, farther. And let me tell you, these flashback tapes get brutal. For as long as I've done them, they still are pretty brutal, but this one's relatively easy. There's definitely a different way to do these ones, like, for this section, you obviously can go, like, in between these boxes and hit each one, like, top and bottom as you're going forward. But the way I did it was a lot more easier and simpler, and, you know, takes a lot more time, but, you know, you're not much of in a rush. You're just perpetually bouncing to one crate, onto one crate to the next, so yeah. And sometimes you have to dip and make sure the path ahead is still available for you. Because if you get rid of all your progress... I don't know how to put it. Basically, if you get rid of the path in front of you while trying to backtrack a little bit, you're going to screw yourself, so... But obviously that was level 1, so... Easy. Piece of cake, basically. But these ones will get complicated as time goes on, so... But, I think I'll finish up this video by, just doing the boss right now. Since we're already here. and for the record as well, this is my favorite boss in the game. Yeah. I love N. Gin's boss fight. Yep. Yep. This is pretty cool. Like, I don't know. I really like it. It's... I see it's pretty fragile. Anyway, I like this boss fight because of definitely this. Because it literally reminds me of, what's that game called? I think it's, like, Guitar Hero? Like, I think that's what it's called. I forget. But I like the little, like, nod to it with these kind of, like, attacks coming at you. And I love the music. I love the music for this boss fight. It's so cool. And I never knew that it had a part of a remix to N. Gin's actual boss theme. So I never paid attention to N. Gin's boss fight in the original trilogy. Or original trilogy. Just the trilogy in general. And I never knew his theme was actually implemented into this. Yeah. But it's so cool. Doesn't seem all that complicated. And Crash bosses are usually not all that complicated to begin with. You know, they can be kind of tricky, but nothing too, you know, nothing too hard at the end of the day compared to just playing the levels themselves. But I will say, I think this game has possibly maybe the best boss fight. I probably can't even say that, but from my experience, I think they're pretty good. Feels a lot more longer compared to the trilogy. But I don't blame that on the trilogy anyway. Shut up. Yeah. This phase is not all that... Like, for the final phases, it's not really that bad. You just gotta make sure you don't jump onto something crappy and have something crappy hit you. They like to spawn away from you, that's for dang sure. They don't spawn, like, near you. Yeah, see? Like, that one popped up over there. Until, like, eventually they have to, like, spawn a few for you to hit something. And I've noticed kind of that for the longest I played this, so. Alright. It's actually coming a lot more natural that I'm not using the shadow circle. No. I love how crazy mechanical his robot is. So it's such a cool robot. Dang. Brother, it's fine. It's just not powered by a mask. Yep, there he goes. And we just leave N. Gin there. Yeah, he'll be fine. It's not that much. I mean, when he gets beaten once, it's like, well, it's time to clock out. I bet a lot of these villains, like, when they get beaten, it's just like, alright, I mean, I did my job. to the best of my ability, anyway. But yeah. That was Crash 4. I mean, well, obviously, I don't say that like we're done, but yeah. Wow, we've already, I didn't realize we found, like, 2 of the colored gems already. That's crazy. Yeah, they're, like, so close to each other, honestly. But, yeah, that was, first little playthrough of Crash 4 without the Shadow Circle. I probably won't emphasize it that much down the line. I probably said it a whole bunch, which probably got annoying. But, yeah. I'm looking forward to playing this game more in the future and seeing if, like, you know, some crazy things can happen, or I just plowed through this game like it's nothing. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to all the same. So, thank you guys for just watching. And I look forward to, you know, playing more things and sharing it with all of you. So, I'll see you later.